एआई के आने के बाद दिस इंडस्ट्री इज बूमिंग लेफ्ट राइट एंड सेंटर। ये गेम चेंजर ट्यूटोरियल होने वाला है हमारे चैनल के ऊपर, डेडिकेटेड टू द मोस्ट प्रॉफिटेबल, मोस्ट स्केलेबल एंड गोल्ड माइन इंडस्ट्री। दैट इज व्हेन आई एम कमिंग टू इनकंसिस्टेंट रेवेन्यू, व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज योर करंट रेवेन्यू सोर्स? मे बी वर्ड ऑफ माउथ, मे बी a personal network. Right now you got a project and that particular client referred any other client. People pay more money blindfoldedly to specialists, not to generalists. Hey beautiful people, what's up? As you've already seen in the title, today we are going to discuss one of the game changer tutorials on our channel. ये game changer tutorial होने वाला है हमारे चैनल के ऊपर, dedicated to the most profitable, most scalable and gold mine industry, that is technology. अगर आप 2025 में कोई भी अगर आप बिजनेस शुरू करना चाहते, आई ऑलवेज रिकमेंड दैट व्हाई डोंट यू गो इनटू टेक, जैसे आईओटी, ऑटोमेशन, क्लाउड, एआई के आने के बाद दिस इंडस्ट्री इज बूमिंग लेफ्ट राइट एंड सेंटर. सो इफ यू आर वाचिंग दिस वीडियो एंड यू आर समवेयर समहाउ aspiring to start an IT company or you are having a small IT organization, you have been in manpower business में हो, tech manpower marketing में हो, या let's say for example आप custom software development marketing में हो and you are struggling to generate leads, stabilize your business and dreaming to scale, then this particular masterclass makes sense for you. But before I move ahead, let me tell you something very important. हमारा जो channel है, this channel is absolutely dedicated to service providers like you who are struggling to scale and stabilize their business. No matter if you're a freelancer, agency, or an IT service provider, or an individual struggling to build your marketing career, this channel is going to be the one-stop shop for all of you. Right? अगर आप एक IT service provider हो, maybe you are into manpower servicing, maybe you are into, let's say, custom software development service, you have a small team, you can check out our scaling an IT company playlist on our channel and you can get really value bombs from there. So without any further ado, let's get into the point right away. Right, it's going to be an absolute masterclass. I would love and I will also recommend each one of you who is watching this tutorial or is watching this webinar that please be absolute focused. Please ensure that this tutorial is going to be for a limited access period only. आप अपने टीम मेंबर्स के साथ शेयर करो, immediately अपने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अंदर शेयर कीजिए, अपने कम्युनिटी, अपने नेटवर्क पे शेयर कीजिए, because this video, this tutorial is going to be a gold mine, trust me, and it's going to be for a limited access. Right, so without any further ado, let's go to the PC and understand the things in details. So the way you are seeing on the screen, why the information or the tutorial that I'm going to share is making a lot of sense. What is your current lead? आपका current lead generation कैसा दिख रहा है? Now if you're watching this video, then somehow I'm pretty much sure that you are struggling with sales, you are struggling with scaling, you are struggling with team management, you are struggling with inconsistent revenue. When I'm coming to inconsistent revenue, what exactly is your current revenue source? Maybe word of mouth, maybe a personal network. Right now you got a project and that particular client referred any other client, that particular client referred one more client, and your completely business is moving on word of mouth. That I said karma mode marketing, that if your luck is going on well, then you get a project or you are gone. Then comes referral. Again, it's a client referral. Or it may be my marketplaces like Upwork, Fiverr. You need to be very clear that after COVID, the marketplaces are bloody market. They're very competitive, right? Every single person who is a techie is trying to try their luck on these platforms. And here there is going to be a brutal pricing war. एक brutal pricing war है यार, right? कोल्ड डीएम और कोल्ड ईमेल पे लगातार आप सेल्स ईमेल कर रहे हो एंड यू आर सीइंग दैट द ओपन रेट इज गोइंग डाउन, द रिस्पांस रेट इज रियली राइट, द इज रॉक बॉटम. तो इन सारे चीजों के अराउंड अगर आपका प्रॉब्लम चल रहा है, कमेंट सेक्शन पे टाइप करो कि आपके बिजनेस के अंदर इन 4 ट्रेडिशनल लेगेसी लीड जनरेशन मेथोडोलॉजी में आप कौन सा यूज कर रहे हो and what exactly is the real precise problem you are facing, so that I can come up with one more tutorial specifically for my viewers who are aspiring to become tech entrepreneurs. Right, so this is something why this tutorial is so important. First of all, let me thank you because you have watched the video until now. अगर यहाँ तक वीडियो देख चुके हो आप लकी हो, बट प्रॉब्लम क्या है, unstructured and unorganized videos on YouTube can never yield the desired output. You need mentorship, accountability, and you need proper hand holding step by step process. YouTube के ऊपर बहुत सारे वीडियो unstructured होते हैं, outdated होते हैं. The good news is our lifetime mentorship batch is about to begin soon, where we teach live everything in detail, step by step, in a structured and in an absolute organized way with proper mentorship support, that too on a lifetime basis, unless and until you are not achieving your goals. You can click on the link below and know more about the program. Until then, enjoy the video. जब हम इन सारे प्लेटफॉर्म्स के ऊपर, whenever we are into all these platforms or these strategies around lead generation, the biggest problem that is the most critical agitation अनप्रेडिक्टेबल और इनकंसिस्टेंट रेवेन्यू, राइट? बैड क्लाइंट्स, प्राइस वार, आप पता है अपवर्क पे क्या मारा मारी है, relentless bidding, high pressure calls, and of course every entrepreneur out there, every individual out there will have a limited network. तो कितना ही आप referral पे depend हो सकते हो. That means it leads to insecurity in your business, and every once in a while you feel like a lone wolf as a tech founder. So as to solve everything, let us drill down what can be done, what should be the tentative solution, and I'll be showing you all the practicalities, exact step-by-step methodology, how you can stabilize, scale, and succeed in this tech industry, how exactly you can market your services across the globe, get high-paying, regular, consistent projects. For that, the foundation has to be correct. But before that, before I lay down the foundation, the most important thing is the mindset. The mindset. What should be your mindset? Until now, you have been just a task doer. Until now, you have been just a bidder or a task doer. You got a project. अब एक बना बनाया project आपके साथ, आपके सामने, आपके टेबल के ऊपर सजाया जाता था. You never generated an inquiry from the source. Via media, through referral, via marketplaces, you got a fully qualified lead, and you just acted as a task doer based on the instructions of your customers. You are just a job provider right now. So from a job provider or a task doer, you have to shift your mindset to a brand builder right now. Just like tech organization, tech giants like Infosys, Wipro, Capgemini, Mindtree, these are the organizations who have shifted their focus from being a task doer eventually over the years as a brand builder. And how exactly you can do that, you need to understand in this quick masterclass. Now you should be very, very clear. In this tutorial, you will understand how these tech giants have grown so much, have expanded so much globally. No matter whichever territory you go into, you'll find one of their territory office there. How they have grown. Today, you are going to learn that what they did when they were absolute a small startup that helped them to become a large entity today, a large enterprise today. कि वो जब छोटे कंपनियां थी, तो जब छोटी थी, वो क्या कर रहे थे कि आज के डेट पे they have become a giant in their specific niche. Let us understand, you have to be a brand builder first of all. So first and foremost step under foundation is you have to define your core services. When it comes to define your core services, you should be very, very clear that what exactly you need to offer. There are multiple options around it. But I must say the slogan of the day before we understand around defining your core services, that stop being everything to everyone. Right? Stop being everything to everyone. That means if you are trying to serve everything, better you go and sell ice cream. You cannot be built. It's difficult to become a specialist in a specific segment. And always remember one simple thing: people pay more money blindfoldedly to specialists, not to generalists. So being said that, when I scroll down, you see there are primarily two different service verticals highly popular in the industry: manpower augmentation and custom software developed company. And today most of the tech giants are offering a hybrid model where these two different business verticals are merged, and they have different teams, different category leaders, different branch heads who are operating to lead this specific vertical. तो manpower में अगर हम आ जाते हैं, so you see these something that you are seeing on the screen are the manpower services having really high demand in the market, right? Yeah, ML engineers, maybe Python, LangChain, full stack development, Node.js, React, SAP specialists, again SAP specialists, है ना? Microsoft Dynamics, technical project managers, maybe Scrum masters, Agile, UI UX designers around Adobe, plus hybrid skill sets also. Most of the time, people also need full stack developers, hybrid skill development abilities, both back-end and front-end, cloud, DevOps, or AI plus data engineering abilities. So these are some of the, manpower augmentation where you kind of discuss with a tech organization, discuss with a big entity if they want to develop a software and an application, and they need to onboard some very specific developers for some very niche development activities. So let's say it's always on a contract. These type of projects are not always long term, I must say. Maybe a 3 months, maybe a 6 months, or maybe a 1 year or a 2 years of contract, or 6 months of contract that keeps on renewing, or a 1 month contract keeps on renewing, or sometimes most of the time These developers that you provide are billable and you charge on hourly basis by keeping your cuts and commission as an owner. So I must say it's a very lucrative profile if you're starting off right now as an IT company, and I must say that you have pretty much experience in the market and you know how exactly to cater to experience in manpower mobilization. तो भाई ये बिजनेस आप शुरू कर सकते हो. क्विक मनी, इट्स क्विक मनी है ना. बट समथिंग एल्स इज ऑल्सो देयर दैट मोस्ट ऑफ द Indian freelancers, Indian small tech companies are into right now. They are into custom development. When it comes to custom development, you provide various solutions backed up with various skills, right? Web app development, mobile app development, AI integration, automation, ERP, CRM integrations, and catering to wide range of industries, maybe manufacturing, healthcare, logistic, BFSI, right? And these are the solutions backed up with multiple skill sets, right? है ना, क्योंकि वेब एप्लीकेशन डेवलपमेंट आप मल्टीपल स्किल सेट से आप डेवलप करके दे सकते हो. इट ऑल्सो डिपेंड्स व्हाट एग्जैक्टली द कस्टमर वांट्स, राइट? What exactly is their specific needs around tech? ठीक है, what exactly is the tech stack you have and how you can kind of a market or merge the tech stack with this specific solution that resonates to the problem of a specific industry. So this is something that you need to be understanding. So the next important thing here is you have to understand that most of the fast growing tech empires in between $5 million to $10 million making as a revenue, they follow hybrid model, but it needs some experience in the industry. You need to have strong people recruited in your organization having leadership ability to drive both the verticals. Now let us quickly understand, if you fall in any of these categories, I want you to quickly comment on the chat below what exactly is the service that you want to offer or are you offering right now, so that it can be a very quick service, so that I can come up with some very important useful tutorial pertaining to your business model. So it's going to be a collaborative action that we are going to take on the chat section. Just use the chat section. I don't know whether you are into manpower augmentation, whether you are aspiring to start a manpower augmentation company, or you are into custom software development firm. So let us understand the lead generation source. How exactly you can generate leads. When it comes to generating leads, you know what? The biggest mistake that most of the inside sales or business development executives, or maybe the owners of the companies who are involved in sales, you have to understand a fact or a stat as per Gartner and McKinsey. The report says that a big percentage of enterprise companies across industries are not even aware they need automation. That means a big chunk of the market is still not unaware that they need a software development partner. They need a digital transformation in their organization. That means no active demand has been generated yet. That means you are sitting on a blue ocean. You are sitting on a gold mine and you are not aware how exactly to get a chunk of gold out of it. You are doing some activity. Let me tell you that what exactly is the activity that you do right now and what is the biggest mistake that you do. You need to understand 70% of them fall in this category. That means 70% people to whom you write an email are not even aware that they need digital transformation. Ki need bhi generate nahi hua hai. You are sending them a sales email. That means your messages are not resonating to 70% people in your network, maybe in your community, maybe your email data. How exactly we can tackle this? That means these are the industries, my dear friends. These are the industries, no matter if they are aware or not, but they have some pain points. They have symptoms for sure that will lead them to further procure your services in future. That means currently the need has not been generated yet because they have not been identified. They have not even identified the problem. The root cause analysis has not been done in those organizations. They are just having some hustle bustle in their organization. Maybe the rising costs, maybe the falling down profits, maybe manpower churn, maybe customer bad experience, some sort of problems they are facing, but they are still not unaware what can be the potential solution. क्योंकि problem भी frame नहीं हुआ है. So for these kind of people, you have to first of all sell the problem, not the solution. पहले problem को fit करने का उनका दिमाग में, right? And it is absolutely possible with content. As specific problem solving content and automation, right? Problem solving content and automation. So something that you are seeing on the screen, these are the most critical, most pulsating problems that they're having right now, but they are still not sure that there is also a solution around it. एक solution भी इन problem के around build हो सकता है. Problem क्या है? High manual work, approval delays, employee frustration, data scattered in silos, data compilation, dash converting into reports, compilation challenges in healthcare and finance, slow decision making process and whatnot, right? Approvals में delay हो रहे हैं, right? Now, the beautiful thing is that you have to understand right now, until now you have been just promoting your services and solutions. The time has come to stop doing that and sell them the pain. First of all, sell them, start talking about the pain. If you have 1000 people in your network, 1000 people in your data, just talk about the problem and become that pain partner first, right? And so as to become the pain partner, you have to understand the messaging channel has to be fixed. First of all, messaging channel has to be fixed. The first and foremost messaging channel, that you need to have a proper website in place with industry specific landing pages. So when I'm talking about industry specific landing pages, that means your custom software development skills can fit into solving multiple different specific problems in specific industry. आपका जो specific development का skill है वो अलग अलग industry के अलग अलग problem statement को cater कर सकता है. So अलग अलग industry के आपको landing page बनाना है. So you have to create a landing pages for different industries, a LinkedIn or a beta advertisement or social media pages, and of course the email. So these are going to be a channel optimization. This is something where you need to invest in. Now the big question is, who exactly are you going to target? Now when it comes to selecting the segment or selecting the target market, the big challenge here is you have to find out those segments, the industries that you have to prioritize should be having a 50 to 70% level of awareness done already. That means, let's say in the industry where the adoption rate of automation, the adoption rate of custom development is already there, so that you can make some fast cash, right? Fast cash. So these are some of the organizations that you can see. These are some of the manufacturing. These are some of the industries: financial services, NBFCs, insurance brokers, small banks, primarily into United States, Canada, UAE. Healthcare, mid-size healthcare chains, specialty clinics, because if you go to giant healthcare giants, what I personally felt, it's very difficult to find the right on-desk email or on-desk contact information of a healthcare leader, and it also is a big challenge in finance also. The third one is manufacturing, primarily SMEs in manufacturing, USA, maybe Ohio, Michigan. Logistic and chain, supply chain in USA, UAE, as you can see on the scene. Retail, e-commerce around USA, you can, these are the sectors or the territories. You can take a screenshot because this is an absolute market research data done by a market research specialist, right? Education, colleges and tech companies, primarily into Texas, Florida, California, UAE, Dubai, and of course in India, Bangalore, Pune. So these are some of the segments. Now the big question is, right, before we proceed, let us understand what are the preparations required. And I'll be also suggesting with giving you some specific examples by picking a segment from the industries, so that you can relate and you can completely replicate it in your own organization. So the first foundation and preparation that we need to do is we have to plan a go-to-market strategy. That means before you jump into messaging anybody, the preparation, the homework has to be done properly. For that, let us fix the segment. For this, for the sake of this tutorial, I have picked manufacturing, which is one of the lucrative, because the cash flow in the manufacturing organization is huge, right? Anything that they build for long term. The mindset of manufacturing leaders, organizational unit leaders is really rich. So I'm picking manufacturing right now. It's also very easy to reach out to a manufacturing stakeholder as compared to BFSI or healthcare. So manufacturing. So once the segment is fixed, now let us do some market research around their pain. What are the specific operational challenges, operational bottlenecks, or operational problems these manufacturing guys are having? Some of the examples are on the screen right now. You can see on the screen, just like manual production tracking, outdated ERPs, inefficient inventory control, lack of workflow automation. So these all are the very critical business challenges that you need to. Now, in this stage, you have to act like a business analyst. Most of the top-notch IT companies, they kind of adapt the skill of a business analyst to understand the deeper pain points of these organizations and try to map the solution with this specific with the specific pinpoints. So once you have figured out the pinpoints, now the time has come to affix your offerings. So offerings can be, as you all know, you have been doing that over the years right now. Operational app development में भी ERP customization, workflow automation, IoT integration, ये सारी चीजें ऑलरेडी कर रहे हो आप. तो इन सारे चीजों को मैप करना है सॉल्विंग टू स्पेसिफिक चैलेंजेस, सॉल्विंग टू स्पेसिफिक प्रॉब्लम ऑफ दिस स्पेसिफिक इंडस्ट्री. राइट, आप ये कर तो सकते हो, लेकिन उन लोगों का अटेंशन भी तो ड्राइव करना है. राइट, you need to understand here the goal is not to offer your coding services. Here the goal is not to offer your programming skills. You are here not to promote or market your programmers here or coders here. You are offering a growth enabling automation solution for modern manufacturers. You are promoting a growth roadmap, a growth solution. You are somewhere somehow promoting a desired outcome of this specific manufacturing companies. The moment you sell your technology, tell your technical manpower, sell your technical skills, you immediately cut off connection with your prospects, because your prospects are not in a frame of mind to conceive your technical jargons right now when it comes to the tech development activities, because this is not their daily basis job that they do. So you have to talk in their language. So let us see how it works. As I've already told, everything can be automated using content and automation are the key. It's just a one work, it's just a 130 days activity that you need to execute properly, completely focused activity with a dedicated team, and everything can be automated. The lead generation becomes automated. So now let us understand what next. Once you have fixed your offering and you know what exactly is your primary goal, now let us quickly go ahead and understand how you can build authority so that they start listening to what you have to say around the solution. And so as to build an authority, you have to build industry specific website landing pages showcasing manufacturing case study, even simulated at the start. I must say that if you're not having real world case studies, anonymous industry specific case studies that you can pick from the internet, curate it in your style and present it uniquely on these landing pages, so that your potential prospects can easily learn it, can easily understand what you are trying to make them understand, just like you can see on the screen. You can pick, let's say you can go to Gemini and type Bajaj Auto real-time inventory management case study or foods plant automation in Michigan case study. So get the case study, brand it around your company logo, company information, company email address, make that specific document marketable and keep it ready. What exactly you need to do next, I will let you know, because right now we are preparing ourselves. Next comes your company founders and company BDs, business development executives. LinkedIn profile must be very clean and clear. The positioning of your leaders, the positioning of your services, the positioning of your BD, the business development, the sales executive should be very, very clear, right? Just like the title or the cover image must say, empowering SME manufacturing through smart IT solutions, right? The moment they say ping somebody, the moment they DM somebody, the moment they DM someone and want to grab somebody's attention, or they want to send some really, really useful information, the moment they grab the attention, how exactly you want a manufacturing leader to feel when they stumble upon your profile for the first time? How do you want a manufacturing prospect to conceive about you? What is the perceived value that you want to generate in your potential manufacturing customers' subconscious mind the moment they land on your profile? Then comes publish, start writing white papers. White papers are not that complex. A 2 to 3 pager. Thank you, ChatGPT. Thank you, Bard. Thank you, Gemini. Thank you, Perplexity. These are the tools that can help you to write really insightful, in-depth white paper, industry-specific white papers, right? These are 2 to 3 pager, data backed up, data-oriented, statistically driven, informative, blogs in PDF format, in downloadable format. Here are some examples. Top 7 automations that increase your production output by 25%. How to future-proof your manufacturing business with enterprise automation. Why your best workers are wasting 30% of their time and how to fix it. This is something, these are the problems, these are the aspirations that a manufacturing leader is facing every single day. These are the nightmares that is keeping them up in the night. So once you create conceptual solution in form of in-depth pieces of useful content like white papers and case studies, the time has come. The time has come to reach out. The time has come to use these materials for lead generation. The first lead generation strategy is going to be targeted cold email campaigns. When it comes to cold email campaigns, that doesn't mean that you are just going to sell. See how exactly it works. 99.99% of the BDs are making it as a big mistake in their career, and they get frustrated and they leave the organization. Most of the tech founders are running their organizations through word of mouth, through referral. You are a tech founder, you are struggling sitting in some foreign country, leveraging your network, outsourcing the project to the country like India, and you are kind of getting things done, but you know that you are struggling there. You are still not financially free. You are still hustling to get projects. So you need to understand, today is the world of automation. Why don't you automate your marketing first of all? So manufacturing, I picked the example of manufacturing. In the manufacturing, always you need to understand one very simple fundamental aspect is you have to reach out to multiple stakeholders, right? Like CEO, operation managers, plant managers, CTOs. There has to be multiple touch points. You do not know who is going to be the user, who will be responsible for procurement, who is going to be responsible to influence the entire decision. There will be multiple people involved in the decision making process. So the time has come, the list that you build or procure, the email data that you procure from any third party, from or you buy it from the internet, it has to be segmented, and you have to run drip campaign. Drip campaign is an automated sequence of emails that keeps on shooting on a predefined time interval. So separate campaigns for separate stakeholders has to be launched. Separate campaigns for the separate stakeholders has to be launched. Let's say for an example, a manufacturing USA campaign. So this can be the main campaign. Under this main campaign, there can be three subcategory, or you can say sub campaigns or child campaigns. Campaign 1 is only made for CTOs, 12 emails per month in a sequence in a row. CEO, 12 emails in a month sequence, maybe 3 in a week. Then again campaign आप कह सकते हो, the another campaign can be for the operation managers, 12 emails in a month, and you have to automate it. You can use tools like MailerLite, you can use tools like GetResponse, MailChimp, and there are plethora of tools out there who can help you to automate the emails. You have to spend ample of time to understand their pain point, understand what exactly are the nightmare that is keeping them up, what is their professional and importantly personal challenge they are having in their operational work on a daily basis. And you have to write emails. You can use ChatGPT, but you have to proofread manually so that the email makes sense for the target organization. That means more than your solutions, you should be an industry specific leader. You have to read about manufacturing industry. Before I mastered the industry, the high-tech marketing industry, the service, the baby to my marketing industry, I have worked in the industry for 10 years. And it is the reason today we are able to build a coaching and consulting firm that is helping IT service leaders like you, B2B leaders like you, to bring your marketing and lead generation in shape, right? You have to automate it, right? Now always remember one simple thing in manufacturing, or be it any B2B marketing setup, every decision is a team decision. It's a group decision. So you have to ensure that you have to win each mind by tying your solution to their personal and professional dreams, right? Let's say, for example, the plant manager will be concerned about how exactly the UI will look like, how exactly he can save time in preparing and compiling reports, while the operation manager will be concerned about a very specific module, how exactly they can toggle around, or how exactly they can modulate the specific machinery, or a specific machinery, how they can modulate a specific machinery. Maybe they are just concerned about the dashboards or the reporting part, while the CTO will be concerned about technology complexities, the compatibility, the security of data, the data migration, the cost of the server, while the CIO or the CO will be concerned about how exactly the entire organizational challenge can be solved with the best feasible solution. In many organizations, the procurement team also comes into picture, where they have multiple quotations and the job has been given to them to shortlist the most cost effective vendor. So there are multiple people playing the role to approve your proposal here. So your email should be resonating to each one of them, and this is what we say account based marketing. Now, after that, the next important stuff here is the next important strategy, where I must say that it's going to be a pull marketing called as the weekly webinar campaign. Always remember, the webinars are high value information that people love to join. People travel to attend conferences. It is going to be really a bliss if you offer the same value in the comfort of their home by promoting a webinar. The webinar can be automated. Here is an example of webinar: how modern manufacturing SMEs are increasing production efficiency by 30% through digital automation. Right? Now you need to understand, most of the manufacturing leaders are somehow concerned about cost, right? Either to raise their revenue, improve their profit, or cut down operational costs. So if you can give them some sort of webinar, and you have to make a separate landing page for this, and ensure you have to promote the webinar via emails to the same stakeholders. Now you see, most of the tech founders come and say, hey Alok, so shall I run email campaign? Yes, you should have to run email campaign. Now whether you are running email campaign, that's not the big problem. Email is just a channel that is going to move your message from one point to the another point. But the something that is going to break the ice, something that is going to really generate revenue, is not the email channel, but the message, but the messaging that you have on the email channel, right? So you have to promote it via your emails. The next strategy here is going to be your social media. How can we forget social media, especially LinkedIn, where 30 to 40% of stakeholders on LinkedIn are from the first world countries, right? Social media. Build a social media calendar tailored to market posts that resonates your target audience. So your posts, the idea behind creating a social media calendar, the mix of the content that you produce should be planned in such a way that it syncs with each of the stakeholders of each of the industry. Let's say you are targeting to multiple segments. This is where a content strategist needs to play a very vital role in an organization. Either you can hire an external content strategist, or you can hire an in-house, right? Because on being a content strategist over the years, I know that what are the big critical problems we have solved. So if you have multiple industry, you have multiple stakeholders, multiple problems, multiple solutions, you have to plan your content calendar in a very extensive, in a very thoughtful manner, right? Once your social media calendar is there, you have to tap the channels like Meta and Insta, and primarily also use social media sales navigator to start reaching out to your prospects. And ensure the messages that you would be sending to the specific persona should be, again, designation specific or stakeholder specific. You just cannot randomly write an email, my name is XYZ, my name is Alok, I take care of the IT consulting of XYZ organization. Is there a way that we can connect over a virtual coffee chat to understand how IT can grow your business? Is there a way I can connect with your IT team? It looks really, really salesy. You are wanting everything from them, but you are not giving them anything back, right? It's too selfish. So what you need to do is, you have to add value to their position. Start writing emails that will help them to just not improve their professional work, but will also help them on a daily basis from the personal front also. Let them feel that the software is actually resonating to some of their very specific personal aspirations, right? Personal aspirations. And this is what is also B2B marketing is all about. Then comes write playbook and workshop, one pager document, maybe a workshop, maybe a 2 hours, maybe 1 hour workshop, right? Live workshop on Zoom, like that. Digital transformation blueprint for manufacturers, right? It is a very strong topic, targeting to the leaders of manufacturing industry who are aiming innovation, aiming profitability, aiming scalability, aiming growth. Digital transformation blueprint for manufacturing. Trust me, these are the people who will hit on your link. You have to promote the link of this workshop or this playbook on all your social channels. And these are type of messages that will resonate. They will click on it, come to the landing page and become a lead. Come to the landing page, become a lead, and your landing page is going to be having filters filters. Every traffic that you draw from email, every traffic that you draw from your webinars promoted via email, any traffic that you draw from your chats has to be converging towards a landing page, and the landing page should have qualifiers: the name of the organization, the name of the prospect, the personal email, the professional email of the prospect, their goals, their company size, so that you can qualify, understand your prospects in a better way, right? You have to ensure you have to separate landing pages for your playbook, separate landing page for your webinars, separate landing page for your case studies, apart from your service industry specific service pages. So now the big question here is, anything that you do will generate continuous flow of marketing qualified leads around the year. This is where your inside sales team needs to come into action. Now, what exactly are we doing? We are asking our sales department to generate leads. This is the biggest mistake that we are doing. Every salesperson, right, or I must say every two salesperson should be backed up by one marketer. One marketer should help two salesperson. This is going to be the ratio of building a team of your tech company, right? I'm not asking you to do it right away. What should be the methodology? So here comes the methodology, the execution steps. The first step, the execution steps, how exactly you can implement everything. The first execution step is, first of all, hire a L&D consultant, learning and development consultant, to coach your leaders right now. So at ADME, we help service providers like you in an 8 weeks, highly customized, tailored, personalized, step-by-step live class program that runs over 8 weeks, where your company leaders can nominate any of your business development or company leader to undergo a training that how exactly B2B demand generation, lead generation, and sales work, to get personal guidance, to learn how exactly things can be executed, so that you can safeguard your business. That before you hire a team, at least you need to be having that understanding to maintain and manage that team. First of all, this is going to be the step one, right? The 8 weeks program link is in the description. You can check that out and get connected with our client success manager. How exactly we both can collaborate. You can learn from my live sessions and get in touch with me personally also, right, to understand the nitty-gritty around implementation and execution. Step two, build an external team. Hire somebody who can do it for you. But this is very dangerous if you as a leader have no fundamentals around how demand generation or B2B marketing works. So first of all, grab that knowledge so that you can handle and manage an external team. Maybe a group of freelance content writers, maybe a group of lead generators, maybe an appointment setter. And step number three, build an external team. Build an internal team. External team building is very important. Just not to just put a job opening and start onboarding them like love at first sight. You need to be very, very conscious while hiring your B2B marketing team, because a wrong hiring is going to screw up your time, energy, and money. You should also be well informed before and how things work and how you can judge a profile. And step number three, the time has come to build an internal team to execute. These are something that we help to our subscribers and viewers. If you're really a hungry tech founder and wanting to stabilize, scale your IT service business, ADME is offering an 8 weeks live class program. So what are you still waiting for? I hope that tutorial is useful to all of you. In next 2 to 3 minutes, I'll quickly let you know what we have in the box for service providers like you who are hungry to grow. Remember one simple thing: smart entrepreneurs invest here. They value time more than anything else. The 8 weeks fast track program can really help you to grow and take you where you have always aspired to reach. Thank you so much. This is Alok Badatia signing out for now. In the meantime, you can connect me on LinkedIn. Thank you so much. This is Alok Badatia signing out for now. Have a nice day. Thank you so much. Hey, the good news is ADME has launched its flagship programs. The first one is 3.5 months of lifetime mentorship program, AI enabled digital marketing and business leadership. If you are a beginner, if you want to learn everything from scratch to the advanced level, want to pursue your digital marketing career as a professional, or if you are just a newbie freelancer, want to take your very first step in the world of freelancing and agency owners with a 2 months of paid internship, 3.5 5 months of lifetime mentorship program is for you. But let's say, for example, you are a busy professional, veteran digital marketer. You have all the intermediate advertising skill. You just want to stabilize your agency business, IT services business, or you want to convert your newbie freelance business into a pro freelance business. If you are an experienced professional, 8 weeks fast track program is for you. Trust me, these programs comes with a plethora of game-changing features, one-to-one lifetime consulting unless and until you are not achieving your result, one-to-one direct guidance from me, live class program that creates an amazing immersive and interactive experience, auto upgradable LMS. That means even if the program is over, you get all the upgraded materials for a lifetime basis. We have created thousands of hundreds of success stories. 2 months of paid internship program. You get a chance to work with our live client projects with real-time advertisement budgets, 7+ international certifications, work experience letter, recommendation letter, and whatnot. We have created thousands of success stories under the sun. If you want to check and evaluate what exactly is the program best fits for you, click on the link below and book a free career evaluation call with our client success manager. Our client success manager will get in touch with you over a call. We'll have an intensive discussion with you and will guide you with the right program, will prescribe you the right direction in your career and your business. So what are you still waiting for? Click on the link below, get in touch with our client success manager. Let's discuss your career hurdles. Let's discuss your career goals. Let's discuss your career state right now. And let me take your career, your business to the whole new level. Thank you so much. The link is given below. Let's book a call and let's hop on a call right away. Thank you so much.